Well, the year's coming to an end, and in just 4 days, we realized we still had 4 items left on the Eat Your Side Quest backlog. So, what we decided to do is we're going to try to knock out 1 item each day. So, 1 recipe, 1 video game, because we have to finish our backlog before the end of the year, or else the Backlog Fairy won't bless us in 2026. And we didn't finish it last year. We all saw what happened.
Alright, so day one of the challenge, and I'm working on a game called Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. And I play it because I think as a kid, I got some people get Lord of the Rings hooked, and sometimes people get Harry Potter hooked as a kid, and just even though an adult, they still crave that franchise. Dragon Ball hooked me, so I play one of their games every year. They're always making a new one or adding content to an old one, so there's always content to play at Christmas of Dragon Ball. So there's several different games they make that might add content. So one year I'll play one called Xenoverse, one year I'll call one called Kakarot. But anyway, this year I'm playing one called Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. I don't know why it's called Sparking. I don't know what the zero is from, but it's fine. It's a Dragon Ball Z fighting game. And I thought I was almost done with it, and I was enjoying it. So you play as the story of you follow Dragon Ball or seen the show. It's the plot of the show. If you haven't, don't worry about it. It's fine. But you play the main character, Goku, as he battles his way through events of the show. And the thing that is interesting, to its credit, is sometimes during the game, you'll be given an option to choose things differently than how Goku did during the show. And if you pick that, it creates an alternate path where you have your character just does things differently, and you see how the show might have played out if those actions had been taken. It's good. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes the alternate paths are a little okay, but it's fine. So I was playing through the story, and I got to the end of Goku, and I was like, oh wow, I beat the game. But then it turns out there's 6 other story modes for other characters. So Goku is just one of them. So I still have 6 more to play through. And that was troubling. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I don't know if they're all as long as Goku's. Goku's was pretty long. So I'm a little stressed about that, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. And then I'm also playing Mario Kart World. I'm gonna wait to review that one to the 4th day. I want to play it for 4 days. But anyway, let's check in on Betty. All right, let's check in. Looks like some stirring, pouring something in the water. That's neat, I guess. Oh. All right, so end of day 1. Final report. I cleared through of Vegeta's storyline, so one of the other characters in there. So 2 out of 7's down. And I played more Mario Kart World Tour. And yeah, it's different. It's really different. I think it's a good different. I think. I don't know. I'm going to spend a lot more time with it. But I think it's good. I'll say this on Mario Kart World. I'm very excited to play more Mario Kart World. I do not know how I feel about it compared to the other games that I've spent hundreds of hours playing, but I'm excited to spend more time with it tomorrow. Alright, well, one thing on Betty's backlog was making pasta with her pasta maker that she got for Christmas and trying it out for the first time. So she did, and she made it. Well, why don't you tell us what it is?
I mean, it's supposed to be ravioli, but it's kind of really big and kind of sloppy. I did not read the recipe. I just kind of glanced at it and was like, I got this, but clearly I don't. I mean, it tastes good. It just, I made it way too big, and then I overcooked it. So it.
All right, well, we're gonna taste it then. Let's see how it goes.
Cut it.
Okay, do I just cut it? Do I cut it? Sorry, whenever I've had, so the only time I've had ravioli, everyone's dying to know this, is summer camp ravioli or school lunch ravioli. This is the only ravioli I've had. So I have nothing to compare it to other than school lunch.
it's good, but all of those things are true. Like, it just doesn't.
Mm.
It's just too big, and yeah, but it tastes good.
It tastes
well.
good. Did you tell them that you? Not that I wasn't listening. Did you tell them that you made the cheese that's inside of it? 'Cause that's kind of an accomplishment.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we made the Parmesan cheese, and then we made the ricotta cheese, and then I grew the basil in my hydroponics thing.
That's pretty cool. All right,
So
well,
it's cool. But I didn't make the sauce, and I think the sauce is kind of ruining it, to be honest.
yeah, because I was hungry, so I snuck one earlier, and it tasted 100 times better without sauce. I hate to be mean. The sauce just like stinks. I don't want to be an asshole.
Store-bought sauce, man.
But yeah,
it doesn't go well with all homemade ingredients.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about the texture or this. I don't know any of that stuff. It doesn't really make a difference to me. But taste-wise, it tasted way better without the sauce.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So, alrighty. Well, if you're going to do it again, because you're going to do it again probably, what specifically are you going to do differently?
Gonna make the ravioli smaller.
Okay.
Gonna compact the filling a little better.
Okay.
Make sure there's no air pockets when I seal them, because there are some air pockets.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look and read a couple recipes all the way through and watch a couple YouTube videos, and then I'm gonna make it again.
That's fair, right? Well, what lessons, this is an important question, what lessons are you taking from this recipe to use on your recipe for tomorrow?
Just when you look up a recipe, look up like 7 or 8 recipes from different sources, and then like take everything you've learned from all of those recipes and figure out which one seems the most normal, and then you make that one. Or that explains the most science technique. If they can explain like the science behind like what's happening that isn't like AI formatted, then usually it could be a good recipe.
And I feel like to be in today's video, I should mention too, also on the subject of food, in the frozen section of a lot of grocery stores, like, Target's got it. This is real. There's is it like Hungry Man's Dynamite Penne and Meatballs? It is so good. And then you don't have to look up a bunch of other instructions.
No.
You just put that in the microwave. So that's just as we end this channel.
It's so bad.
It's for my backlog. Okay, it's for my backlog. All right, well, we're moving on to day 2. All right, so day 2. About like mostly done with it. Like, I'm like done with what I'm gonna be doing. So I played more Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. And I finished. I did a Gohan, I think a Trunks, Piccolo. I still like 2 or 3 left somehow. It was kind of fun. This if I'd known how long the game was, I don't know that I would have picked it for this video or for this end of the year game, right? I think I thought it was like a short 3-hour game for some reason. I didn't realize it was like a long game. But I think I'm gonna finish it. I've only got a couple more stories left, so I'm gonna finish it. And while I was doing that, Betty was doing this.
I love bacon, yes I do. It's the best breakfast food, oh, whoa. I love bacon. You can keep your eggs, keep your toast.
And then in between all of that, I played more Mario Kart World, which I'm liking. I was able to play online with family. I don't know why we never did it for Mario Kart for the Switch, but I guess they wanted to do it for the one for the Switch too. So we played online, and that was really nice. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I like it. It's colorful. It's just so different. I don't know how to like do all the tricks. I don't know where the right turns are. I don't know where I'm going on a lot of the courses. So again, I think I like it. I'm enjoying it right now. We'll see how it goes. All right, well, let's try Betty's food. And yeah, let's call it a day. Alrighty, so day 2, and Betty has already finished her second challenge. I haven't finished any of my favorite games, and I'm feeling a little stressed. But Betty did finish it. Betty, what did you make?
I made jalapeno popper wontons, but I did not put them in the right wrapper. I pulled the wrong wrapper out of the freezer, so these are egg roll wrappers. So they're really...
So they're egg roll...
egg roll wonton jalapeno poppers. It's just like cream cheese and jalapenos and sour cream and bacon
They make me
in
think
cream cheese.
when I used to work
And
in the
then, like,
hospitality, I'm going to cut off the actual cook to talk about myself. It's not a problem. It's fine. We won't fight about this. Used to wrap the towels and make them look like little swans, and they used to remind me of these. They're like little swan egg roll wontons. Is that what they are? Is that what I'm eating? Sounds good. All right, well, let's dig on into them. How? I don't mean this to be rude. How do I eat this?
Oh no, it's still really hot.
Okay, so I'm scared I'm gonna burn myself. Okay, well,
It looks like creamy and gooey in there, doesn't it though? Looks good.
I tried the outside. It tastes kind of like a burned Frito.
Nailed it.
But I bet the inside's really good. Seems like a time since we're waiting for it to cool off, I can talk. I'm like really stressed. It's like, one of the games I said I was going to finish is called Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And I thought I was almost done with it. But it turns out I was done with the one story mode. But there's like 7 other story modes. So I didn't know. So I'm feeling stressed. And I've got to put all this video together. Is it ready to eat? Okay. Now I'm scared that it's going to be 30-degree burns in my mouth. I'm going to risk it for footage. So I'm taking away everything. How does it taste? Tell us how it tastes.
Like it should have been in a wonton wrapper.
You know?
It tastes good. There's like the bacon and the heat from the jalapeno and the little crunch of the bacon and little tanginess of sour cream.
Well,
Melted cheese. It's delicious.
the filling tastes really good.
Filling.
You're right. The wrapper doesn't quite work with it. So I guess to answer your question, what would you do differently? Now, ironically, yesterday we asked you what lessons you were going to take forward into today, and you said make sure to read the instructions.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for third day, Betty? What advice do you have for them?
Make sure you have all the ingredients before you start.
Okay, so read the recipe, then make sure you have the ingredients. Okay. Well, there you have it. We're going on to day 3.
Like so basic. That's like open the box of mac and cheese. It seems like the advice I'm giving these days. So
You know, it's okay. Gordon Ramsay's not watching or anything, so it's fine. It's fine. Thanks. Well, moving on to day 3. We got this, okay? All right, so day 3. I actually gave Sparking Zero rest because I was getting really angry at it. And I know that sounds silly, and I wasn't getting angry at it because it's a bad game. I wasn't getting mad at it because it seems awfully similar to all the other Dragon Ball games I've played every other year. That's okay. I want that. I'm brainwashed. No, it's just not ending. And I wanted to end for the sake of this video. And I was literally like thinking mean thoughts about this game. I was thinking I should make a video called Playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Feels Like Homework. And then I realized I was playing it like it was homework. So I am still going to finish it for the end of the video because I made a commitment. But I'm going to like give it some space. Give it some space. Go into it again. Maybe listen to some music while I play it, right? Such as a fighting game, it's not dialogue. Kind of groove with it. I think I'm going to have a better experience. So instead, I played the other game on my backlog, which was a game called Promise Mascot Agency. And I thought I had a lot to go. It was the opposite of Dragon Ball, which I thought I was almost done. And then I was just beginning. Promise Mascot Agency, I thought I was just beginning. But it turns out I was actually very close to the end. It's only like an 8 or 9 hour game. I was very surprised. I thought there was still a lot of like systems I felt we hadn't utilized yet. And I really like Promise Mascot Agency. I would have to do a whole video on it, I think, to give it like my full thoughts. But I really did like it. I was loving it. While I was playing it, I was thinking like, man, this might be my game of the year. But then just kind of ended. So I thought there was like going to be a lot more to it. And that's on me. Like that's my expectations weren't fair for because I know it was a smaller budget game. So I really liked it. I think I'm going to have to take a step away from it and then like re-examine it. Could even replay it again. It's pretty short. But I really did like it. So I was in this scenario, though, ironically, I'm pretty excited because I finished my 3rd game. So yeah, and then I'm going to play Mario Kart. Let's check on what Betty's doing.
Chocolate cake, hands
Wow, that's intense stuff. Well, so what I did was I then moved on to the last game in my backlog. So the 4 games are Mario Kart World, Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, which I'm giving a break, Promise Mascot Agency, which I just finished, and then the 4th game was going to be which is actually going to be, it's Mario 64. Because I bought, like, do you remember when they released, like, Nintendo released, like, the 3, like, Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Sunshine, and Mario 64, they released them in like a pack of games together. It's like all 3. And I was really pumped. It was like a limited edition. So I got one of those. I haven't really played it. And I know Mario Galaxy is coming out, like the movie. And I'll be honest, I haven't really played Mario Galaxy really much at all. So I don't really know much about Mario Galaxy. So I was like, you know what? I saw that Mario Galaxy's on that pack of 3. So I wanted to play Mario Kart 64, play Super Mario Sunshine, maybe this summer, and then play Mario Galaxy before the movie comes out. Unless the movie comes out before summer, and then I'll figure it out from there. But yeah, that's the plan. So I played Mario 64. I played it a bunch of times as a kid, like a lot. So I was kind of crazy how much I remember of Super Mario 64, like how much I've forgotten as an adult from childhood. And yet I can tell you, where all of the stars in Mario 64 hidden. Like I remember like all of them. I only needed to get 70 to get the ending, so I did it. It only took like a couple hours. Like it's crazy how much I remember about Mario Kart 64 versus just so much else in life. Like it's crazy. Like did I play it that much as a kid? I must have played it so much that it's like ingrained in my head the way it is. So anyway though, that's 3 games down. Oh no, only 2. Only 2, because I still have Mario Kart World, which I'm going to play until the end of the challenge. And just, hopefully I'll be able to get gold in each one of the courses. I think that's my goal. I'm not going to 100% it. But I'm going to try to get the gold in all of the tours and all of that stuff. But anyway, so that means I've got Mario Kart World still. I've got Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero to finish. And then I beat the other 2. So we're almost done. Well, let's try Betty's 3rd recipe, and then let's head into the last day.
Chocolate cake, hands up, who likes chocolate cake? Yummy, 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 put it in my tummy, I like it.
All right, so day 3 challenge. Betty, what'd you make?
We made a chocolate snacking cake.
Ooh, anything you want to tell us about making it?
No, it's kind of called like a dump cake. Dump cake, snacking cake, whatever you want to call it.
Why is it called a dump cake?
Because you just dump all the ingredients in one spot.
Oh, wait, really?
One bowl, and then you just mix it. So it's not fancy, but it usually tastes pretty good.
Now, not to give us too much personal information, but Betty uses a special ingredients because they're allergic to chocolate. What do you use?
I use something called carob powder.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
No idea.
No idea. All right,
But
well,
it's not chocolate.
give it a go. Thank you.
All right, let's see. But no, it's just a really simple cake, but I wanted to make it. I wanted to make it to go with ice cream that I will make tomorrow.
Ooh, this would go with the ice cream.
I know. That's what I thought too.
I like it. Tastes like chocolate cake. Isn't a very good description.
It tastes like chocolate cake. It is chocolate cake. It's just a nice, simple, basic chocolate cake.
Any closing thoughts on the chocolate cake? What you do differently?
Maybe let the icing settle a little.
Okay.
But besides that, no, that's good. It's like moist and kind of gooey. And
Cool. All
it's a
right.
good
Well,
cake.
all right. Well, that's 3 down. You got 1 left. Ice cream shouldn't be too bad. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. All right. So I finished Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, and I realized a lot of the reason I wasn't having fun was a couple reasons. One was the challenge that I complained about in like the last one. But the other reason, I think that's I realized there's more reason, is because I played the Dragon Ball games for just nostalgia as kids from kids stuff. So I know like Dragon Ball and the show Dragon Ball Z. I know those really well. But if you've never watched Dragon Ball, don't worry about this. You don't have to remember this. But there was the 2 original shows, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And then like 20, 30 years later, they made one called Dragon Ball Super. And that's, if you ever see Goku with blue hair or nonsense like that. That's all from the new stuff. And I'm great they make new stuff for it. I'm super happy that the franchise continues. But a lot of the stuff in this game, probably about a third of it, was from the new stuff, from Dragon Ball Super. And that makes sense. Dragon Ball Super came out, 2010-ish? So, there are kids who have grown up with that stuff, and so they're gonna want it in their games. And that's okay. It's kind of learning to share the franchise. So once I attitude checked that, and then, look at what they were doing with the newer content, a lot of it was pretty interesting. I think if I continue to play Dragon Ball games, I'm either gonna have to become more acquainted with the newer content and learn to love things about it, or else I'm probably gonna fall off, right? Which is totally fine too. I can break the nostalgia prison I'm in with Dragon Ball, but not also enjoy Dragon Ball. I think it's fun. Anyway, let's check in on Betty and see how that's going.
To get an ice cream treat, 'cause ice cream is my favorite thing to eat. So many different kinds to try, so many kinds to see. And when it was my turn to say how many scoops for me, I said 1 scoop.
Man, I was just thinking, 4 recipes is so much more work than playing 4 video games. But this video was Betty's idea. But man, that's, I don't know what's going on over there, but that's cool. So anyway, while that was happening, I was playing more Mario Kart World. And I'm gonna say at the end of 4 days, still pretty neat with it, but we did get gold on all the cups and everything, and the new ones. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I like the elimination round quite a bit. It's like a racing where as you finish each lap, it drops off four opponents. So the bottom 4 get dropped, and the race keeps going in the next race, and then they drop off 4. That's quite exciting. Yeah, that's quite exciting. I've never played something like that. I don't know. I'm not very good at it yet, but yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, you know what? I should check it a year from now and see how I'm feeling about Mario Kart World, because I just have to spend more time with it. And I'll see if I'm still loving it a year from now. Then glory to it. And if not, I hope I had fun with it at least for a while over the year. So great. Well, that's 4 days. That's 4 games down. And Betty's done with the last recipe, so we're gonna cook it, and then we're gonna edit this video and get it up there for YouTube before the end of the year. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all the above, and yeah, let's eat. All right, well, we made it. Last recipe. What'd you make?
We made peppermint ice cream.
We did. I felt like there was a lot of frustration in the kitchen while the ice cream was being made. Anything
Nope.
you wanted to... Nope. Okay, nope. Everything was fine.
Everything
Was great.
Uh-huh.
All right, how is the ice cream?
It's cold.
It's cold. It's cold. Tastes like peppermint.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish the peppermint was a little stronger, but I like it more on the pepperminty side.
Anything you want to say about your recipe?
No, it's pretty straightforward. It's just like milk and cream and sugar and peppermint. Yeah.
Yeah, making your own ice cream is making your own ice cream harder.
It's kind of pink because I put
I was gonna ask
I
about
put
that.
some crushed up candy canes in it, but I was hoping they'd more be like chunks, and instead they just kind of dissolved it.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Gotcha. So your design
Yeah.
wasn't, the intention wasn't to make it pink ice cream.
Mm-mm.
Well, I like the pink ice cream.
So I guess it's candy cane ice cream.
And here we are. All right, well, that's 4 recipes. Any final thoughts on your 4 recipes now that you made it 4 days?
I mean, they weren't all good. But I did it. I tried 4 new recipes that I want to try. The cake was good.
What was your favorite besides the cake? How would you rank them?
Well, I would put the ice cream on top of the cake.
Okay, so ice cream and cake, number one.
Mm-hmm.
Then what would you say, ravioli or the egg wonton wrapper surprise?
Ravioli. And
Ravi-
then egg wrapper, popper, jalapeno poppers.
All right, well, team, we're hoping to get this up for the new year, so happy 2026, and we'll see you next year.